Korah is located in the outskirts of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. It is home to over 130,000 people, and it is only 1.1 square miles. The people of Korah are some of the poorest in the world.
I grew up here in Korah. I born also Korah. Korah is founded 90 years ago by lepers.
It was set up initially as a leper colony for people that had leprosy, that they were kind of segregated away from the rest of society.
Growing up in Korah will be a very difficult thing, especially if you don't have someone else to show you the way.
The people that live there are stricken with leprosy, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and also many of them are crippled. They are given very little hope and are ostracized from the community. The basis of our ministry is our monthly sponsorship program, and that is approximately 80 pounds worth of food for a family that will help them get through 1 month.
It's all dry stock because there's no refrigeration. None of our families have refrigeration in their houses, and very few of them have any sort of electricity at all.
Every time when we select a family to join this ministry, I mean, it takes a lot of prayer or a lot of hard working, because we don't just select a family from what we found around, but the family who've been hurt and who really need that support. And then every time when we select this family, we see the changes.
The milk program is a relatively new program that we have, and it's separate from the family distribution program.
Our milk sponsorship is mainly for our families that are stricken with HIV, and also for our orphaned babies that are being taken care of by family.
The government in Ethiopia does provide free medicine for those who have HIV. However, it has to latch on to protein for it to work effectively in the body.
Heart For Korah provide milk, that way they can take that medication. Now every time when you see their body is getting better.
In addition to our monthly sponsorship program, we also have a general fund, and the general fund helps us with a lot of other projects that we do. And some of those are, we do a chicken dinner 3 times a year to celebrate major holidays. And then we also do coal and blanket distribution for the rainy season.
You have to understand that most of these homes, all these homes, don't have a heating source. The heating source is the same small stove that sits on the floor that they use to cook with. The other one that kind of is combined in two is the medical and the general emergency fund for medical needs that come up at any given time, and for just general emergency needs that come up.
Our income generation is an amazing program that we have. This allows the families to break the cycle of poverty. Our families come to us with a business proposal, and then once they are approved, we give them a micro loan. And what they need to do within a year is pay back a portion of that loan, and then the other portion is forgiven.
They have the ability to be self-sustaining, and they have the determination to work with their own businesses and build something up for themselves, and something up that's going to be passed on and really provide them a sense of pride and really strengthen the community.
People are doing very good jobs. They are working very hard. People are changing their life. And if you put one person in the business, that means that person will help his family back.
I guess through a Heart For Korah, what we're really trying to do is inspire hope and inspire people to see that they're valued and that they are created in God's image, that we are all created equal.
And you'll see families that enter our program, they come in and they don't have a lot of hope. And then over time, you'll see as the months progress in the sponsorship program, their smiles return, the joy in their eyes return, and also their hope returns.
Through Christ, there's a donor that many times has never met them on the other side of the world, that loves them and that prays for them.
And we still see the happiness in their faces because of what we did. Every time they came, they praised God.
You know, as Christians, we're all called to do something. We're all called to have a ministry. And for those that are called to be with us, I would encourage them to contact us via Facebook, via our website, and just reach out and ask questions and pray about You know, Lord, where should I be?
One, I'm helping my society or my community that I grow up. It's like helping my neighbors.
I have a big responsibility to help my communities. I have a big responsibility to help my country. I have a responsibility to hug the orphans, widows.
You know, we think about it, you know, Jesus, he came to earth and he fed people, he healed people, he clothed people, and he did these things and he met their needs. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what the pastors at Bethel Church do, the Christian counselors that meet with them, and they know their needs and they know them by name. And as it grows, it's just amazing, the network and the family and how the whole community pulls together.
If you start from the family, it's possible to change the whole community. So Heart For Korah is trying and working very hard to change that community through the families.